Okay, everyone, what's going on? What is going on? I'm going to get started here in a few seconds. Just counting down here. Okay, today this is Retrowave Dave's Public Access TV. I got to read it off there because I never can get that right. I came up with it myself and I just can't get it right. But anyways, this is Retrowave Dave's Public Access TV. Now, if that ain't cringy, I don't know what it is. Anyways, I'm going to take things a little bit different. My previous videos, I've always tried to make fun of different weird videos I've stumbled across, laugh at them, joke. Well, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Now, I'm going to, I grew up really listening to a lot of metal music, rock music, metal, hard rock, and over the past few years, I've kind of let it all go. I really a lot of stuff I used to listen to regularly, I haven't listened to for years. I'm talking about albums that I would just put on and listen all the way through. I just got to the point where I just never play them anymore. So I thought I would revisit some of these albums, see what I think of them today. Today I'm going to start with, it's called Metallica. I'm certain most of you have heard of Metallica. This is an odd CD. You don't see it, or album, CD, cassette, whatever. You don't see it much. Back then, even back when it first came out. It was released in 1987. It is called the 998 CD, Garage Days Revisited. Now, at the time it came out, you could buy the cassette or the album, and it was called the 598 EP. But the CD, they bumped the price up $4, because at the time CDs were the new thing, the craze, the new way to go. So it cost a little more. I remember when it first came out, when I first bought a copy of this, way back when, I actually bought the cassette. So at the time, I probably wasn't really into collecting CDs yet. And it would have said on the cover the 598 EP, or maybe 598. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it said. The 598 EP, Garage Days Revisited. But this when this first came out, what this was, it was kind of a in-between CD, in-between album. Their previous album, Master of Puppets, they'd been touring on it, and as Metallica fans know, during the tour, they were involved in a very serious bus crash, the tour bus crash, and their bass player, God dang, my mind's going blank now. Their bass player, Cliff Burton, was killed in the crash. So they replaced him with Jason Newsted. You can see his picture on here. I'll be pulling up an actual picture of it here in a bit. Yeah, you can see him. Look, see? Okay. 80 something. Jesus, I can't do nothing right. Anyways, yeah, so they replaced him with Jason Newsted. And they were in between working on, I know this stuff by heart, but I just get on here and I can't talk about it. And Justice for All. They were getting ready to, start on the And Justice for All album, which turned out to be a huge, huge album for them. But they wanted to put a little something out in between the two, just to introduce the fans to their new bass player, Jason Newsted. So they put this out. And what this is, it's just got 5 songs on it. And all these songs are just covers of bands they grew up listening to, bands that inspired them, songs, by bands that they listened to that inspired them. I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyways, we'll go on here. Let's see here. Let's get this off the way here. And here you can see the cover of it. Let me get out of the way. I'm in the way. I'll go up here. This is actually the cover of what the CD looks like. On the left, you got Over Towards Me, Jason Newsted, Kirk Hammett, Lars Ulrich, and what is wrong with me today? I know these guys like they're brothers, and I cannot remember their names now. I mean, I grew up listening to this stuff. James Hetfield. Jesus Christ, if I ever meet him, he deserves to punch me for not being able to remember his name there. James Hetfield. Yeah. So, anyways, it's only 5 songs. What I'll do is just play a few seconds from each song, and we'll just get a taste of it. Okay, the first song is Helpless. If I can figure out how to do this. The first song is Helpless, originally recorded by Diamond Head. Oh my God. As I say, I haven't listened to this stuff in years. I mean, years. You can see the CD is very old. I mean, the case is cracked, kind of faded. The inside of it still looks great, though. The cover, that's something else I wanted to touch on first. I forgot. The cover. Most of Metallica, bands from the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, artwork on an album was everything. But this was very basic, the artwork on this. It was very basic. Just a picture on the front of on the front was them just clowning around. Looks like they were maybe in a restroom or something, just standing there holding their instruments. Then on the back, just, list the songs, the 5 songs that's on it. Breaks it down, all the producers, all the technical crap. Then it has about 4 or 5 pictures towards the bottom of them just goofing around, wrestling around, whatever. They were young back then. Okay, it says, I should have read all this first. After coming off the Puppets tour in February of '87, we needed a place to jam and ended up, man, I'm not reading all that. It's just a little introduction of what the CD's about. And the CD's in pretty damn good shape too still, after all these years. You can see the back of it there. I know it's kind of a reflection on it, but yeah, the CD had no scratches, no scuffs. Still in pretty good shape. Like I say, the case, the case is kind of cracked up, but I don't care. I can always replace that if it gets too bad. Okay, I never was one for taking good care of stuff, especially CDs. I never really took care of my CDs. Okay, now what was I doing? I started to play this. I'm not going to play it all the way through, just a few seconds of each song. Okay, this is helpless. This is helpless. Oh my God. Jesus.
I've gotta see you moving fast. See you come my way. See the dreams I hope it lasts. Never fade away.
Damn. I have not heard that in so long. It's like meeting an old friend after a long time. I know that's cringy as can be, but seriously, I mean, you're talking about music that I used to just listen to religiously on a daily basis. If you got in my car, whatever car I had back at the time, you would have definitely seen either this CD, some Metallica CDs, Megadeth CDs, Iron Maiden CDs, AC/DC. You would have seen those laying around in there, without a doubt. Because I had to have my music in my car, just had to. Listen to that bass. Love that bass sound. Love that bass sound.
Can I squeeze the life from
Take it to the end where it fades out. Okay, next one is The Small Hours. Originally recorded by a group called Holocaust. Oh my God. A lot slower with a real deep feel to it. I don't know how to explain that. A real deep sound, a deep feel to it. Damn, man. Okay, that's enough of that one. I would love to just play these all the way through, but time, oh, you're talking about making this into a 2-hour review then. Okay, next song, The Wait, originally recorded by Killing Joke. This is probably this is probably my favorite song off this album. Shit's so raw, man. It's so raw. You can hear in the background, 1, 2, 3, 4. It just ain't like it's not like it was. If they go in the studio now, they make everything so flawless. If they were to release a new album now, they would just work on it for 6 months, a year, just making sure every piece of every song is just totally flawless. And that kind of, I can understand them doing that. But then again, at the same time, they kind of lost what they once were in that. That happens to all bands, though. Oh, I love it. I can just feel myself driving down a freeway, jamming to this right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Amazing. Okay, next song, Crash Course in Brain Surgery. Originally recorded by a group called Budgie. Let's see here, let's go. Love that sound. Listen to that. So raw, man, so aggressive. Damn, man. Just so aggressive. Amazing, amazing. And the last song. The last one is Last Caress Green Hell. It's two songs mashed up together as one. Originally recorded by the Misfits. Misfits was a great band. Lead singer Glenn Danzig. Just awesome stuff, man. But anyways, yeah. Last Caress Green Hell. This one's it's a little bit offensive, some of the lyrics, but you just got to take it for what it is. Don't take it too seriously. Don't let it bother you. It's all fun. Did I advance it?
I got something
Yeah.
to say. I killed your baby today.
Damn.
Doesn't matter much to me as long as it's dead.
Oh, shit.
I got something to say. I raped your mother today. Doesn't matter much to me as long as she's free.
Needless to say, I don't think they got much radio play with that one back in the day.
Just waiting for your breath. Come sweet that one last caress.
Okay, here's where it fades out from that song and into the Green Hell.
You're in the face like the deed in your back. Touch it, see it. You're in the space as a VC red. Touch it, feel it. Green hell. It doesn't listen, so we're doing. I bet you never knew you would. You took the one away from it. Bet you thought you really could. We're gonna burn it up, like devil never not afraid.
God.
Time to pick up the feel it. Feel it running through the stereo. Go over and just sing it up. Down upon your belly, you must stay. Get up and feel it start to back it up. Hell's beating and it's like it up. Gotta burn it up. Rain now. Rain now.
And that's it. No, it's not. No, it's not it. It's not it. Now, those last few seconds there is actually the opening chorus, the opening from God, what am I trying to say? "Run to the Hills" by Iron Maiden. Right there. And that's it. That is it, man. Just awesome stuff. Like I say, this is something that I mean, I don't know how many copies of this I went through back in the day. I originally had the cassette version, never had the album, the vinyl. I never really collected vinyl. I just went from cassettes to CDs. This thing's kind of banged up, but the CD itself is still in great shape. Oh my god. Just a fun CD. I think this was just something they put together. Like I say, these days, Metallica or any other huge band or artist, they go to put out a new album. They're probably going to work on it for well over a year. This here, they probably knocked this out in a week. It was just something they threw together for fun in a way. Wasn't really all meant all to take seriously or to make $1,000,000 off of it, but it's always been one of my favorites. When I throw it in my car and jam to it tomorrow. I guess that's it, though. Got to start listening to this stuff again. Kind of mellowed out over the years and don't listen to as much metal as I once did. I gotten to the point where I listen to a lot of 80s, 80s and 90s alternative and just basic rock. I don't know. You get older and you can't can't headbang with like you did when you was young. But yeah, I got to get back into it again. And I guess that'll be it. You all have a good evening. Like, comment, subscribe. Probably will get what do they call it? Copyright strike on this. If I do, I'll just take it down. If not, oh well. It's just a new something new I wanted to try. See how it worked out. So, anyways, you all have a good evening. Thank you. Goodbye.